the verdict came in.
No.
They only got him for like 2 counts, and that was for prostitution. So literally, while we're talking right now, he could be walking out if the judge said, like, literally, we're updating.
We're literally
because he could be walking out right now while we're talking.
Okay, I was like, life, damn.
Big Boy's Neighborhood, beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. He is back in the neighborhood. Marlon Wayans, welcome back to the neighborhood.
Hey, thank you for having me.
I said, man, this is a hell of a day to do radio. You're like, why?
What happened?
You don't know what happened as we're sitting down here today?
I woke up and I got to pray. No, what
You
happened?
know the Diddy trial, the verdict came in.
What happened?
Life.
No.
Yep.
You lying.
Nah, bro. They said that they convicted him on everything.
You lying.
Yes,
Now
bro.
it's
They
five-
You
said
lying. Hold on. I got
5 cases.
You be playing.
Yeah, I do be playing, but
You
I'm
be
serious.
playing.
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
Okay, I'm playing now. All righty, man.
You don't playing.
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
No. Dude, he got acquitted for the sex trafficking. He like all the big ones, the racketeering, not guilty. They only got him for like 2 counts, and that was for prostitution. So literally, while we're talking right now, he could be walking out if the judge said, like, literally, we're updating.
We're literally on
because he
updates.
could be walking out right now while we're talking.
Okay, I was like, life, damn. Yeah, I know he ain't no Rico. He might get a Frico charge, but
Marlon, please tell me that's in this show, bro.
no, I ain't. If there's a Frico charge, that is guilty.
Hey, man,
he did it.
Hey, dude, the court of public opinion on this one. Hey, bro, you've never said Frico charge?
No.
You better look in that camera and claim it as yours today.
Yeah, he got the Frico charge.
Yeah. Hey, man, but yeah, the court of public opinion, the Rico didn't happen, but as you would say, the Frico
The Frico.
is going to happen,
Yeah,
bro.
man. And like I said, I've been to so many parties. Like I never, I can't judge people for what they do sexually in
Right.
their bed. I could judge you for hitting a woman, but as a friend, I would pull them to the side and be like, yo, if I ever seen that, I'd be like, yo, you can't do that.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what people you got around you, but somebody got to sit you down. You can't do that. So whatever time he spent is between him and God.
Yeah, man.
Right? That time that he spent in that position, that's between him and God. That time was spent for him to grow. And I hope when he gets out that he's a different man, better man, assigns himself to God.
Hey, man, we had so many conversations where we were talking about how we never got invited to, like, the Rock Nation brunch. And we were like,
Thank
man,
God, right?
but we were talking about.
All right, brunch, we don't do none of that.
Hey, man.
I would never
And we-
put your stuff that makes babies on my nipples at the eye brunch.
Yeah, man.
That's
Hey,
wild.
man, that's real. The Frico charge, like you said, the Frico is there. But we were talking about, like, man, we never got invited to that party, but we got invited to the Diddy party. We on record talking about going to the Diddy party.
I'm on record
But we
going,
didn't know.
ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Yeah.
We can't stop, won't stop. They're like,
Right.
So now you say what? How long was you at the party?
Is this a subpoena? But you know it's a trip though too, Marlon.
I never saw it.
We didn't know what.
I never saw
We
it.
didn't know what freak off was because everybody thought that freak off was like when we left the party. It was like, oh, it was something crazy going on. But freak offs, from what we saw when they went to trial, was very specific.
Yeah.
It was very small and very specific.
We didn't get the invite.
Yeah, which I'm
Yeah,
glad
man.
though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I would like to have had a chance to be with Cassie.
Right.
Well, that's just my inner child. That just came out. Wow. I just said that.
Well, you know,
Wow, that just spilled out my mouth. You know
all
what
of us
you
got
wanna
to. Well, don't say that either.
I'd be like, Puff, let me save you some money. I got this.
Yeah,
Let me
man.
send Punisher home. I got
Right,
this.
right, yeah.
I just need you to get out.
Hey, man, but
Or
it's
get behind
wild.
the curtain. Get behind the curtain. Don't say nothing. Because if I hear, get that, I'm out. You guys, can you please?
Hey, man, can you imagine just being like, is somebody wearing a mask over here?
In the court? Is that a bandana?
Yeah, man.
Wait, hold on. Is there an Arab woman
Hey,
with
man,
black eyes?
Can you
in there?
imagine in the next screen if you had that dark scene and you turned around and it was Diddy?
Something out of a scary movie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, scary movie. Be like, man, that's him. Man, but yeah, like you say, we were talking about the court of public opinion.
Yes.
But it's wild, man, because when I looked at it, I thought, like, man, the charges, they threw everything up against the wall.
Yeah.
And I thought dude was cooked. Until,
Once they started, actually, you get both sides.
yeah.
You could tell that he wasn't guilty on what they was trying to get him for.
Right.
Because it wasn't like a mob corporation. It wasn't like he was drug trafficking. He was just doing drugs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Brother like getting high on pink. Go ahead, enjoy your life. You got the money. Hey, if he want to buy, I would have a chemist.
He got the money, right?
I would have my own Johnson's & Johnson's pharmaceutical company.
Combs and
I
Combs.
I want just MDA. Take it out of his spine.
Yeah.
I want the pure fluid. But, he wasn't guilty of that. But the other things that you're guilty of come with, just being a responsible man.
Right,
You know
man.
what I mean? Like, there's things that you just don't do. And I hope he sat with God and got a new perspective on that. There's things that you just don't do. Hitting women is one of them.
Hey, man, Marlon,
I think about it.
Right.
They get on your nerves.
This is going to become evidence.
Oh, I ball my fists up. And then I go on a walk. My father taught me.
I do box breathing.
Like this, box breathing. He did box breathing too.
And you saying your father taught you what?
My father taught me. He would get really mad at my mother and he would whistle.
Oh, yeah.
And then he would go on a walk.
That's when you knew, huh?
And it's the whistle, I don't know what he's saying. I think he's like, I killed this woman, but my kids is watching. He's making up tunes. But he went on walks.
Yeah,
so
man.
I watched my father never hit my mother. So that's not in our family recipe.
Right.
None of my family we do that. None of me, Sean, Keenan, Damon, none of us.
Tito, Marlon, Jackie.
Jackie.
I don't know, Bobby, Ronnie, Ricky, Mike. It's just a lot of Wayans members. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no relative named Kurt?
No.
Okay, because my real name is Kurt. I just thought that
Curtis.
with the Wayans.
I just don't call you by your government.
My name isn't Curtis. My name is Kurt.
Curtis.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
My
Like,
bad.
This dude, man.
My bad.
This dude over here, Chula.
My bad. But you know what? I look and I go, their family been through a lot.
Yeah.
And he gonna get these jokes.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he got a good sense of humor, because I love him to death. But
Right.
you gonna get these jokes.
Hey, man, let me tell you, bro.
You gonna get these jokes.
You got to seriously make sure. Because
I
there's
put
just
Frico charging.
Because there's just some things like Booty Call got away from Bill Bellamy, Bling Bling got away from Cash Money. The Frico is yours, bro.
Oh, yeah,
and this whole time I never heard. Yeah, you better put that all on your social right now.
I'm putting in my memos right
Yeah,
now.
man.
Start printing your shirts.
Well, don't print Frico shirts. Man. Then we figure out, like, man, that's why he named his tour Wild Child.
His new saying is gonna be "Can't stop, will stop."
Your honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, Marlon, how do you keep yourself out of the radar? Because I don't run into you. I don't go in too many places. But how do you stay out of the radar? Aside from getting caught cheating on a boat, which you're going to come back around to.
I'm old.
Right.
I'm 52 years old.
Right.
There's things
But you was 42? You were 32? You were 22? Like, I never heard the, like,
you get you're older and you go, I was.
Marlon, yeah.
God, my dad and my mom, we were raised right. I know what's right and I know what's wrong.
You know how to go home, huh?
Yeah, go home. Man. Sit at home and have good company around you, man. I walk with God. So I don't have a bunch of knuckleheads with me. The only knuckleheads I have will be family members that I'm trying to unknucklehead. Right. But really, we love each other.
Hey, man, but with such a powerful name and being in the business for so long, sometimes that gift can be a curse. And we've seen that. And sometimes
that's when you
can take
use
that
your power. I don't use my power. I use whatever power I have to empower. So I sit down, I give you jewels. You want to sit down with me? I will take you, go out and sit with an actress. I will give them, here, you should learn how to write. Here's 7 books that you should learn to read. You should learn to produce. I will give you those jewels.
Right, but you're not naked when you're doing that, right?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Okay, cool. Just
never.
check.
I ain't going to be in you going, hey, you know what you need. Here, read this book.
Yeah.
No, you give those things free. You don't use that power to manipulate people. I don't even like messing with people that I work with. No, you have you're a Barbie doll to me.
Right.
As beautiful as you are, I don't see nothing, because I love what I do so much that I would never jeopardize what I do. Now, you know is he gonna get off?
Hey man, we updating right now.
Man, that's gonna be a hell of a party when he come home.
Right.
Boy.
He could be.
You thought the freak on. Now they catch out the bag. We know what it is. Hey, let's pop out this rock now.
Hey man,
oh, no,
he'll own that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
each count that he was
Deli-on.
Go ahead now.
Each count that he was convicted of, which is a transportation to engage in prostitution, could lead up to 10 years in prison each one, right?
Yeah, but those are like up to.
Those are up to. So yeah, they just, I guess the latest update is that he just released a letter to the judge asking him for immediate release, and they also said that fans of Diddy are outside the courtroom throwing baby oil on each other.
Are you serious?
That's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna go home and do a slip and slide myself.
Hey man, so instead of like champagne when it comes to the championship, we are really throwing baby oil.
Popping baby oil. Yeah.
Police had to remove him, bro.
Can you imagine the mail carrier, somebody from Amazon later that didn't know what was going on? He's slipping down the street. But yeah, so damn.
Yeah,
but literally as we're sitting here, he could. Yeah.
Like I said, man, everything is between him and God, and you know that.
Hey, dude, my daughter just told me that baby oil purchases went up at 10 a.m. Like people
serious?
started ordering.
I'm buying me some Johnson stock right now. You know, I'm buying me some stock in Johnson & Johnson right now.
Hey man, oh my God, bro.
He made me look at baby oil different. I use cocoa butter.
Hey, man, but you know what's crazy about that is when I think it was Dave Chappelle. When he said how he's had the same bottle of baby oil paraphrasing like since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't ever remember doing like this with the baby oil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always had baby oil that lasts you for years.
Yeah.
I don't remember at no point
bottle.
to my mom, rest in peace. I don't remember my mom saying, "Baby, can you go to the store and get some more baby oil?" You know, like, good luck on finding some.
I
now.
wanted to see the party.
Yeah.
Is it one big slip and slide? Like
Yeah,
people
man.
just all over the
Hey,
floor.
man,
And you just
baby oil
slide
gonna
like
be-
this and then bow.
It's
Whatever
gonna be
hole
the,
you land in, that's what you bang.
It's
That's
gonna
crazy.
be. It's gonna be the new Labubu.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know where the
that's-
hell to get
you know
that.
he gonna get him a Johnson. He gonna get a baby
He
oil
better.
deal.
He
He better
better,
make
man.
his own baby oil.
Yeah, he better.
That's where his branding gonna
If
be.
he sold all that Ciroc,
He
can you
gonna-
imagine?
So,
Yeah, man, all up in the videos. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Look how you got me talking, Marlon. What you about to show me?
Oh, I
Lou?
was gonna break someone's heart right now, but this is a person outside of the Diddy trial right now with a shirt.
Oh no! What does it say?
It says a Frico is not a Rico.
oh, okay.
Damn, that's all right.
She beat me to it. She
not-
ain't famous. No
but
count.
she- yeah,
and she spelled Frico wrong.
Yeah, man.
Frico is Frico.
Right.
Like Rico. Just add
Yeah,
F.
there it
Frico.
is.
So
Duh.
wrong branding, bitch.
Duh. Hey man, talk to me about getting caught cheating on this boat.
God damn it, man.
Yeah.
I put it in my special. What's the name of special? You know what it is. I ended on the boat. I put my truth on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, kids. Sorry, Ange. But I put my truth on stage because I feel like even my mistakes, there's
Right.
something to learn. And what happened on the boat was, I was there in St. Bart's, and I had called one of my friends, Russell Simmons, and I asked him, if St. Bart's was cool. He said, "Yeah, you got to go there. It's a great time. It's beautiful." I said, "Is there
love
paparazzi?"
it.
He said, "No." He said, "It's a great time." Even though my Russell Simmons sounds like Mike Tyson.
Yes, it does.
So I was like, "Okay, Russ." So I went, and I got a boat, and I felt like. Because I did Haunted House. It was successful. I felt like Jay-Z. I was like, yo, I'm going to get a boat. But I forgot to take Beyonce and Blue Ivy with me.
Right. Yeah.
And so I was on a boat with a young lady, and paparazzi caught me. They didn't get one picture. Man,
They had that.
they
quick
had a
flick,
book. Like if
Look like one of them
like a motion capture. I was slow kissing, and what's funny was I can't swim that good.
Uh-oh.
And there's me. See, yeah, they
Damn,
got
you
me.
pulled the pic. Oh, don't show me that.
Got him.
Yeah. Oh,
Got
my
him. And what funny was so then I got a Google alert because I Google alert myself, just in case something I do something stupid because I do stupid stuff all the time.
Oh no!
And all these, I look at my phone. Man, you ever get in trouble when you little and your booty hole get hot? my booty hole was doing it. Look. My booty hole was talking to me. Oh, you in trouble now.
Something going on. Oh,
I let out
man.
that little nervous fart. And then I got a call from Ange. You out your mother. I said, Ange, it ain't what it looked like. I said, see, they didn't even get the good stuff. There was actually more women on the boat. I made it worse. Hung up on me, man. And then I had to go home and face the music. And what happened was
What year is this around?
It's about 2000. I don't know. Google it. 2000. I was probably higher than Molly then.
Yeah,
it was
that damn
2017, 14.
Oh man. Do we really have to go Google this life-changing event?
Well, you was the one that brought it back up.
But I'm talking
I don't remember.
Right.
2014?
2013.
2013.
Okay.
Okay, so I had my friend Steve with me on the boat.
Man.
And you ever have a good friend, but he a really bad liar?
Yeah. Oh man.
So this stupid, can I say it?
Yes.
This stupid, I say, he goes, Barley, listen, here's the thing. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to tell Angela, because it's pictures, right? You're going to tell Angela, yeah, you was on the boat. And yeah, there wasn't women on the boat. You was on the boat and you couldn't swim. So you jumped in the water and there were mermaids. And the mermaid rescued you and brought you on the boat. So you was just kissing her because you was thanking the mermaid for saving your life. This is a real live lie. This
really.
stupid.
This is comedy, right?
This is real. This man told me, we're going to tell this mermaid. I said, get your stupid ass away from me. So now I go to Angela's house, and I've got a Bible in my hand.
Oh.
And I got a mask on, a catcher's mask. I have protective wear. Because this is a black woman house. She had black. So I know I was meeting the side. She was going to beat the shit out of me. And then the kids, and so I put knee pads because I knew they were going to kick and bite me. And at one point, they jumped me.
Right.
The kids, they beat me up. And I had the Bible and the protective gear, and she was like, don't do this. And she laughed. She was like, don't make me laugh. I hate you. And she laughed.
Damn.
And then I sat down, and I had to tell my kids and Angela the truth. And I said, what happened was we was on a boat, and there was some mermaids.
You know I can't swim, baby. You know I can't swim. We was on the boat.
And there was some mermaids.
Yeah. So what you seeing? Hey man, do you remember
saving my life? She was resuscitating me, giving me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Now she saved my life, but you don't want to hear that. Hey man, do you remember when Eddie Murphy had that thing where he was talking about how his girl? It was like, yeah, she called him cheating, and he was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, you fucking these girls, you fucking. He was like, all right,
baby,
yeah, okay, yeah,
I fucked her.
all right, yeah, all right, you got
love
me.
to you,
yeah,
yeah.
I fucked her. All right, yeah, I fucked her. Okay, I did fuck her, but I make love to you.
Yeah, that was
Now,
wrong.
if you gonna let one fuck come between our love, we had nothing, baby.
I went to see Raw.
It's all the spin.
I went to see Raw in concert. My brother was a producer on the movie, and Robert Townsend, who's like a big brother to me, he directed Raw. I got to see that in the 6th grade.
Oh,
I took my
God.
best friend, David Fabricant. And that was one of the other things that made me go, I want to be a comedian. Eddie Murphy on a stage, he was just so brilliant. And to be that young and that brilliant and stay brilliant, Eddie Murphy is, to me, Damon, Eddie, and Richard Pryor are my 3 goats.
I remember, dude, watching, like, if you go back to Delirious
and
now.
Chappelle. I'm always going to give Chappelle.
If you go back to Delirious now, there's a part in Delirious where he's talking about having intercourse, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, you 18-year-olds, let me hear y'all. And they go, and he was like, yeah, y'all can't fuck yet. He said, but when you're 22, you start getting all the shoulder
movement. Yeah,
and you got to think, bro, this dude was on stage.
I know.
HBO comedy special.
Yes.
Packed out.
At the Constitution Hall.
22 years of age, bro.
And he never stopped being dope.
Hey, man, and thank you for always being an inspiration.
Thank you, brother.
Real talk,
you.
man. And that's why, even with the dramas that you're doing now, too, I've seen different parts of Marlon that you've been able to show us. Yeah. I've seen Marlon speak about his mother and dad passing. I've seen Marlon, of course, the comedy side, but I've seen the human side. I've seen the health is wealth side. Like you've been able to become. We're seeing a human being out of Marlon now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we've been seeing it, and I'm pretty sure that's by design. Because you've been living on stage and you've been living on mic.
Yeah.
And I think that some of the easiest things for us to do, bro, is be us.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, man.
Right?
And
really
people see it.
Be truly be you. And that's why it's good for you to be good. Because then when you show you're always good. I don't have to act good. I am good. I don't do my friends wrong. My friends do me wrong. I don't do dumb except being on a boat. But
right. But you learn from that.
I gave them good dick. And it's hard to do that, to spread that dick like that.
That
you know
is
what I mean?
like that, man.
That was me being generous. She needed dick.
Yeah, man. Marlon Wayans, we want to thank you for coming into the neighborhood,
man,
my
always
brother.
A pleasure, man.
Marlon Wayans in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.
Big Boy.